Start spreading the
And
news.
many more. Tickets are $25 for adults, $23 for Signature Series subscribers, and $12 for full-time students. Call 352-236-2274 or go to ocalacivictheater.com for more information. All right, 21 minutes after 10 o'clock. Thank you for tuning in. But that sounds like a good show, doesn't it, at the Civic Theater?
Oh, it does. Seriously, Frank.
Yeah, I wonder why there aren't more Sinatra sound-alikes. And like, you have a lot of Elvis impersonators, right?
Uh-huh.
And I wonder if the impersonators, because like with Elvis, a lot of it has to do with the way he looks, or looked, I should say.
Yeah.
And the way he sang. Mm-hmm. But I wonder if the Sinatra, like this guy that we were just hearing about, I wonder if he does like something that gives you, like there was one guy on one of the talent shows that he sang just like Sinatra.
Yeah.
He was a young guy from New York, and he did not look like Sinatra at all.
Well, isn't that who Michael Bublé patterned himself after sometimes?
Oh, you could say that.
It was Frank Sinatra?
Well, it depends on what song you're listening to.
Yeah.
Sometimes yes, and sometimes no. Do you know one of my favorite Sinatra songs?
What's that?
See if you agree. No, no, not this one. No, not that one. No, not that one. That's not the one I meant.
Yes.
No, that's the one I want. This one. I like this one.
It's 2:45.
Remember this song?
Oh, I do.
No one in the place
Oh, man.
I love this
I
song.
love this song.
except you and me.
I just love this. It's just him and the piano.
So sentimental.
Yeah. I love this song.
I got a little story.
You got a phone call? We got a phone call?
Oh, I guess it might be
You
Annie.
ought to
Might be
know.
Annie. Thank you, Joe.
Thank you.
We're listening to Sinatra, waiting for Annie.
We're drinking my friend
Annie Marie Delgado is on the phone. I bet you she likes Sinatra.
to the
I bet she
end.
does.
Annie, are you on the phone?
Hi.
Hey.
Hi, good
Hey.
morning.
We said, where's Annie? I don't know. Well, let's turn Sinatra. We'll just listen to music for a little while.
That'll get her.
Where are you right now?
In Palm Beach.
Are you a Sinatra fan?
I love Sinatra.
You do. Where are you from originally, Annie? I know I must have asked you this a few times already, but I always forget.
You have. I was originally born in Brooklyn.
In Brooklyn. And,
Yeah.
and now you're working closely with Donald Trump to help him become the next president?
Indeed. Are we on?
We're on, yes.
We're
Oh,
on.
I'm sorry. Yeah. Well,
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
Yeah, we were listening to Sinatra on the air. We were
Yeah.
just. Oh yeah, we're on. Yeah. So I wanted.
Fantastic. Good morning, Robin.
Good morning, Annie.
I wanted to tell you something, and I know that I'm hoping. Well, no, I'm not hoping. I'm just guessing. Nobody's ever said this to you before. That Donald Trump reminds me of John Lennon. Has anybody ever told you that before?
Absolutely not.
No. Well, let me tell you.
No.
Let me tell you why. Because in my mind, John Lennon was like a born leader. Now, I'm not saying Donald Trump sings or plays guitar, but he's a born leader, and he was also a guy who would say what was on his mind, and that's the same thing with
Demonstrate.
Donald Trump, right? Just
Yeah.
says what's on
Demonstrate.
his mind, yeah. And the third thing is, I didn't know John Lennon, not like I'm a friend, and I don't know Donald Trump. You do, but I don't. But you feel like you know him. There's something about certain personalities that can reach through the media, and somehow you feel like you know them. And that's, I think, the way it is with Donald Trump right now.
And on a huge scale. You
Yeah.
know, people can relate. He relates to the average person that certainly from all different aspects, and that's what makes him so individually incredibly special, because he has been all different aspects in his life.
Yeah.
From the working and the blue collar to so from the highs and the lows, from all extremes. And he does. He resonates with the average person, and has awoken so many people to finally get involved and say, hey, he's making sense to me. I can relate to what he's saying.
Do you know what I wanted to say? We had a veteran show here at 9 o'clock this morning. We have it every Thursday. And I'm not trying to tell anybody who to vote for, but I know that when somebody is running for an office and they align themselves with the veterans, it's often for political gain. But I know from you, Annie, that Donald Trump has been making contributions to the veterans way before he ever thought about running for office.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Even as far back, through the 80s, I mean, he has done so much within the city of New York, but continuing throughout the decades. So
Yeah.
this is certainly nothing new for Mr. Trump.
Yeah. Is he?
Indeed. And I'm sorry.
No, go ahead. I interrupted you.
And it's funny that you mentioned veterans because we're on October the 8th. There's a Patriot ride of veterans and bikers for Mr. Trump. There's over 2,000 people already.
Where's that going to be?
That starts in several counties, about 7 different counties. And it starts in St. Lucie County, heads south through St. Lucie County, through Martin County, into Palm Beach County. And then all of the folks from as far down as Monroe, Miami-Dade, Broward coming up and joining in a huge, huge party at the Treasure Coast Harley-Davidson dealership.
Is he going to be there?
Probably not. It's very difficult to get him to local things like that when the Secret Service is tremendous, the way they have to clear everything out, and his schedule is so busy. But quite frankly, there are so many others because this particular benefit is benefiting the Connected Warriors. And Connected Warriors is one of the organizations out of the 41 that he distributed funds to when he did the fundraiser in Iowa, when he skipped the debate and decided to do a fundraiser for the veterans.
Oh, right, right. And
remember that?
Yeah, I remember that. And,
remember that?
And Huckabee joined them, and a couple of other people joined them. Yeah.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
that's
he raised $6 million in an hour.
And you know what that said to me? Here's what that said to me. And this is another reason why I feel like I know him. Because I don't know, maybe it's the New York thing, I don't know what it is, but I feel like I know this guy. Like I've known people just like him. And they could be in an argument with you at 12 o'clock, and at 4 o'clock they're having a beer with you. That's what, you know? He was
without a doubt.
He was debating Huckabee, and the next thing you know, Huckabee's up there saying, "No, gosh, yeah, let's support this guy." It was amazing to me.
Well, because he's smart enough to realize, and you have to in life, no matter what aspect of it or where it applies, is to, move on. Don't hold grudges. I mean, not everyone is. They're never going to agree on everything, and we all know that.
Right.
So we can very civilly agree to disagree, but move on in a united fashion to do things that we know we can do together.
Yeah.
So if you look and you work on the positives, forget the negatives. That was yesterday. The word is in the past, and the past for a reason. And he has that wonderful ability to move right along, but he's certainly not alone. Because as you just said, like Mr. Huckabee and others that joined him, they understand this as well. Because you have to look at the greater good. What are we doing here? We're trying to save a nation.
For sure.
Annie, next week I'm going to be 3 blocks away from the Trump Hotel and just maybe 5 blocks away from the Trump Tower.
Oh, maybe you can drop in next week.
Yeah, I'll show up.
Oh,
I'll show up.
Well, you should let me know when you're there, and I'll see. I'll contact the tower and see if we'll get you in there and nice little tour. How's that?
Okay, do a tour. Okay.
Cool.
and
Tower that's where our headquarters are.
Oh, is that right? All right. I'll say Andy sent me.
No, truly, I'll make a call for you.
DonaldJTrump.com. I think everybody probably knows that website already, but we are already out of time, Annie Marie. And the Veteran Bikers Ride is October 8th. If you want to know more information about that, is it on the website?
No, it's at Florida Veterans and Bikers for Trump Facebook page.
Okay.
Certainly, they can reach me at 561-346-4473.
Got it.
We have another leg of it happening from Gainesville, Jacksonville, Pensacola, into Tallahassee, same day, across the whole state.
Nice.
Annie, we're against the clock. Thank you so much. We'll be right back.
Okay,
Fox News Alert, I'm Lillian Wu. Reports of 100 people hurt after a commuter train crashes during morning rush hour into a New Jersey rail station. Images showing heavy damage to the station in Hoboken, according to a witness.